So, in terms of what products of Skillsoft came in handy, Aspire learning journeys, curated learning paths, what we used. Uh, then the third thing was interactive skill benchmarks, the certification preparation courses, what were there. These four came together and got interwoven with each other, and we could create a seamless learning experience across multiple technology aspects of this. And then to top it up, there were two other things which helped us. While this took care of the technical part, the other key thing is um, the behavioral aspect, the soft skills of it. So there were multiple courses based on various roles, what they play. We also curated them for that specific role, which would help them to build their confidence to talk to customers, handle escalations, deal with difficult team members, etc. So soft skills augmented the core technical skills, and we also used functional skills capability development through agile, through DevOps, etc. So there was a holistic plan which came up for our associates using the various uh, categories of skills available, and we could create a good plan for our associate. The impact on the learners, seamless learning experience. We strongly believe that learning is not just to stay as knowledge, but to convert as a skill and apply it at work. So, learn, practice, apply is the philosophy we use. And here, we also check on the learners, do they like the program, do we need to change something, tweak it, etc. So from an impact perspective, the feedback on the skillsoft courses um, has been pretty good. We have on a scale of 5 about 4 to 4.2 as our average ratings on the quality of the courses and the impact in terms of usage. We have more than 80% of the people responding saying that they have been able to apply what they have learned. Impact is key for Ness, and learning has to translate into a business result. So how do we look at it? One, there are two major areas. From a learning perspective, one from a business impact perspective. From a learning perspective, we look at the quality of the course, the feedback, uh, and see how good the content was. But moving further from a business impact perspective, we look at how has it been helpful. So the number of people who got trained vis-a-vis number of people who got certified is a measure of success of the certification paths, right? So we used that as one of the metrics, and about 60% of the people who went through the learning have gone through the external certificate and have cleared the certification, which is a success measure, which has helped us retain and elevate our partnership status with AWS and Microsoft. Then the other success factor or the impact we want to talk about is application of learning. So how do we measure application of learning? One is the feedback from the participants. We go back to them 3 months later after completing a deep skilling program and ask, hey, you learned this skill, you spent X number of hours on this training, were you able to apply this learning? And here on the application factor, more than 80% of our associates have responded that this was a useful training and we were able to apply the learning at work. That's how the second level of impact is measured. Then coming on to the graduates, we looked at their time to bill after they completed their graduate training program, which is a combination of both what was learned from Skillsoft and the formal training they went through. Happy to say that well within 6 months, we were able to build more than 70% of our graduates were moved to billable projects, uh, and that's definitely a success measure for us. See, Nest Next is a way of life for people who are, for our employees who are being tenured for more than 18 months to 2 years in an existing project. So the important aspect here is how do we really hone their skills and get them ready for internal talent mobility. So understanding their current skills, looking at how do we really improve their proficiencies, and how do we keep them rotation ready is the way we have looked at it. And our internal demand fulfillment through rotation has been up 20% as people complete the programs, etc. So this has been the business impact. So build versus buy. Build has become a, uh, how, if I have to put it, build is today a reliable channel for placements rather than just buy. And this has been possible through continuous learning, which has been enabled. One of the key enablers has been Skillsoft. That's how Next has been successful, and Skillsoft has played a role there.